Right now, I'm going to downtown Chicago, and let's see if I can meet some people over there, some tourists maybe. I might go by the courthouse over there, Daley Center, City of Chicago. Right now, I'm riding on my scooter to the bus stop so I can get my transportation to downtown Chicago. Well, first I want to introduce myself. My name is Jerry, Watchdog Group Corporation. I help people here in Chicago area and all over the United States, and matter of fact in many different countries outside the United States. I originally came from Eastern Europe, 1977. But right now I work with people in Pakistan, Poland, Japan, Nigeria, Mexico, and a couple more things about me. I'm disabled. I'm 67. Instead of dwelling on my disability, I figured I help people, and a lot of people helping me with some physical challenges that I have around my house. So I go from office to office, local offices, state offices, all the government places, courthouses, and ask questions, do the research for people, and help them to navigate through the system and make sure that they don't get scammed or don't get taken advantage, and the tech money they pay are well spent, and they get the service they asking for and they're supposed to get. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, but we're trying to do our best. Anyway, folks, my direct number, if you have any question in the comments, it's 464-204-8278. As you know, on the platform, such as this one over here, I can speak in general, so some information that you might want to get from me or share with me, you need to call my number, and then we could verify everything and get to know each other. Phone number is 464-204-8278. In the areas that I am engaged, like I said, local, state, and federal government, many different issues. Then I also deal with immigration stuff, personal injuries, things. Excuse me. If you have a small business or large corporation and you have a question or two, you'll be surprised the answer that I can provide for you and make your life much, much more easy. And I've been doing this for 47 years, so you could imagine what kind of resources I have. And I want to say something also. I never worked for anybody. Well, I should say that I worked short time for some companies, but then after that, 90% of my career was working for myself, working with a lot of different small companies, large companies, corporations, government, all sorts of stuff. You know, I did mention personal injury. A lot of folks are looking for assistance with filing the cases and get compensated for their damages and stuff. Well, I have something very interesting to share with you. I'm not going to tell you who and what. I'm going to give you no details, but I am in possession of some information when back T11, T12, MRI records, doctor records, statements, everything, whole 9 yards. And that happened in Cook County Correction Facility when the medication wasn't provided for the person, and we're talking about disabled person. So if you know anybody, or if you are interested in getting a little bit more information about it, I'll be happy to share it with you. 464-204-8278. And I deal with people who have substance abuse. Then, they are facing divorce, or they have a domestic violence issue. Some of them even got a felony charges. I help them find the right answers and show them how to help themselves without spending tremendous amount of money. All right, we almost by the bus stop. Let's see if we're going to cross the street over here. Lobby. All right, people are zooming over here. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we get in the middle of an intersection. Look at that. People cruising over here, and they're not stopping. They don't care. And see this? Look at this. Everybody's in a hurry. Oh, that's all right. We're safe in the middle. See, nobody cares. Well, that's what's going on in today's world. That's all right, folks. We're not in a hurry. We're going to make it. So now we're going to wait for the bus. And hopefully the bus is going to be here shortly. I see a truck coming over there. Oh, is the bus over there? I don't see that part. Yeah, it looks like it's a bus in the back over there. Maybe, maybe not. There's a small strip mall over here, mom and pop stores over here, barbershop over there. A pretty nice barbershop over there. They do a very good job, very reasonable. And Archer Heights. On Archer and Kilpatrick. This is another body shop over there in the far back over there called Pisa Automotive. John is the guy that owns the place. He's retired Special Forces. I know him for years. He does very good service. His people does. He's an older guy right now. And this is a Rush therapy place. It's a very nice place to go to if you got any therapy that needs to be implemented. See, this here is one of our issues that the train over there caused so much problems. They're overloaded sometimes, the cars. They're going at 2 o'clock in the morning. The windows are cracking. The foundation from the vibration, overload trucks, breaking out of houses. Some houses are flooded when the rain and water comes because the sewers are all backed up. Well, it's your everyday issues. So I'm addressing those concerns with a lot of the ward offices. And they also have like a refrigerated trailers on top of those railroad cars. And at night when you try to open the window and you home and try to get fresh air, you cannot do that because all the fumes goes from those trailers into the windows. So the people are complaining over here. They can't sleep at night because of the noise. We got the airport, Midway Airport right next to it. We got the train down the block. So this is really, really tough. And, the neighbors the people who live over here, they live over here before the things got out of hand. It was a quiet neighborhood. It was cornfields on some of the areas in here. So now some of them are forced to move out to a different location on suburbs. But their taxes over there, that's tremendously increased. And the schools are scattered, so they face a lot of problems. And the folks who've been over here, live here all their lives, they don't want to move out of here. But the situation is forcing them. So that's what I do. I address those concerns for a lot of folks. Talk to the lawmaker, talk to the Congress, state representative. Some people will listen, some don't. Some of them only will listen when the election time is around and trying to collect the signature. And then after that, most of them, they are nowhere to be found. But I guess that goes on everywhere. And now there's the time for election and for the state representative office. So we see what's going to happen in there in Chicago. So I hope I was able to share some information for you. And again, if you have any questions or comments, you can call me directly on 464-204-8278. Well, my battery is holding up on my phone. I got a charging bank in my pocket, so if it gets low, I can always recharge my phone. Oh, we're going to wait for the bus. So some of you are going to criticize me that I'm not doing this as a professional way. Well, I'm giving you the original views and original statement, what I do. And if you have any suggestions, how can I do any better? Or what would you like to hear or see? As I tell you, my phone number is 464-204-8278. I'm in a lot of different social medias. I have 3 YouTube channels. One is Life in Chicago with Jerry. I'm trying to keep all those 3 channels that I started separately. I got a Watchdog Group Global and I got a Watchdog Group Corp. And the original one is Life in Chicago with Jerry. So we want to keep the content on each channel separately so that people doesn't get confused and I don't get in trouble with YouTube. YouTube is doing a very good job because people like myself and others are able to go live and reach out to a lot of folks and share their concerns, their views, and good moments, bad moments, sad moments. So it works out pretty good. Facebook does a very good job, and then a couple other social media platforms. The one that I use, they don't have a live recording. And a lot of you folks probably are familiar with it. It's nextdoor.com. Pretty nice platform. I would recommend that. People go in there looking for different items, looking for different information, looking for service, offering the service. That's a pretty neat platform. So we see what we're going to be able to accomplish later today in downtown Chicago. Today it's Friday, as you know. So a lot of folks want to get home and be with their family. We should be able to see quite a few tourists. Oh, I think I forgot to punch out over here on my one app. We're going